You'll never see it come up over his back, which means he's serious about what he's doing. The minute he quits working, it goes right up over his back.
That's a good one.
What he wants to learn with this is that he's really not going to lose his sheep if he slows up. He still has control. And speed doesn't have anything to do with whether he has that control or not. So, good boy. Good boy. Good
Hmm.
The initial contact you have after the outrun, when you come into the balance with the sheep to bring them toward the handler, is so important because that almost lays the whole pattern for the rest of your run. If you come in like gangbusters and everything explodes, that's the way the sheep will react on the whole rest of the run for you. If you come in quietly and have control but quiet, the sheep will react that way too as a rule. So that's why it's so important that you don't have them just explode into them.
Huh.
People don't realize how much is going on between the two, the dog and the stock. And there's much going on that we have no control over, and that's what you're trying to kind of make sure that relationship is good. To bring the sheep where you are, and if you're there, that's... Okay, then he crossed over. She asked him to go a different way. Kathy's the kind of person that it's neat to work with because she has a good feel about both the livestock and the dog. And, you know, she reads things and makes adjustments when she should.
Lie down. Lie down. Oh, wait. There.
For someone like me who knows nothing about this, it just looks like the sheep are trained to go in and out.
Well, and in a sense, they are. I mean, you know, they've been in and out there enough that if the dog is right. Now, that isn't always true at the pen, though, because if the dog's not right and the sheep can feel he's not going to do it, they'll go on out around him, or one will go around. If you have that happen once, you may be in trouble because that's a pattern. And that's the one thing. Sheep are not dumb, but they are pattern animals. The reason we use sheep that are this tame is so you don't have to worry about, you know, trying to chase your sheep so much too. Having a started dog, and as you go on down and your dog gets more training, I've got sheep that give more problems, and we do that too. So the dog has to learn to do that, but you don't need it at this level.
So he just, is that like a mock gate down there that he just got to go through?
It's a full gate, and actually this is set up for an ASCA trial for years ago, because that's what I did. And so,
I heard you were the woman.
well, I don't know if I'm the woman or not, but I did trial a lot with that. And it wasn't all wins, but it was. But I got to try it. This is about the size, of course, that the Alaska is
Did you ever do Meeker?
with my boarder. And that isn't the hardest trial I ever did. There's one in Wyoming that was. They're fine. And that lady is a stupid mule.
Ah! Lie down. Lie down.
I'd give him a little more room.
And I know he wants. Ah! Victor, come here. Should I just let come here?
Not a crossover though. If you send him, you have to insist on the side. There you go, good.
Right there. Nice job.
Good. Good. Very old gates.
So give me the lingo, and it's come around as one direction and come by as another.
Come by is clockwise, and away to me is counterclockwise.
And what is it?
Away to me,
Okay.
or just away. One of the reasons I don't teach my dog a come, but a here,
Uh-huh.
is because one of the commands is come by. So,
Oh, sounds too similar.
and you very often just shorten those down to a come or a away. If the dog has already learned come as a recall, then you can go ahead and just say bye. Actually, you could say apples and oranges as long as
Right.
you were consistent. The gal in California uses G and Ha.
Yeah.
And she runs Aussies, but I don't think that makes any difference.
Good boy. That's right.
Guess what? Now you want to know if the sheep were trained?
There, lie down. Lie down. Good job. That's right. There. Walk up. Uh-oh. Come here. Good. There. Nice.
They have to take without the handler. It's just a command thing with the figure eight. And I couldn't believe how many ranchers don't know what a figure eight looks like.
Oh, how funny.
They start in, then they get confused, and they don't remember which way they went. I decided it's because I did obedience for so long. I know what a figure eight looks like. I don't know.
There, lie down.
I don't know. Just watching the relationship she has with the dogs is.
Yes.
She has wonderful obedience with them, but it's not a, not a dominating thing.
Want
It's
them
a
back?
sure.
Victor?
Be interesting to take him over with you to the other side and then send him. Let's see what he does naturally when he
Lie
comes in.
Lie down, you dirtbag.
Well, look at him.
Go get your shit. Go on. Good boy, go get him. Go get them.
You better hurry up or they're going to beat you, baby.
Lie down.
Okay. All right.
Walk.
Good. Very good.